Alrighty, everyone. I'm gonna wait for everyone else to start joining up, and then we'll start it soon. Okay, everyone, we're back at the computer. Let's see how many people are watching right now. Okay, awesome. We got people in here. Let me pull up the chat real fast. CH, hello, hey man. Alrighty, so I'll give it a little bit more time for people to join up. Just waiting for some more people to join here. We can currently see SPY is gapping down pretty hard right now. Bottom right, that is the indicator I was asking about. My buy and sell one, yeah, that shows me the buy and sell volume for the current candle. So currently, right now, for the past, right now, what's been going on so far is that there's around 14% buyers, 13% buyers, and over 80% sellers right now. So. We got 9 people in here. Awesome, man. Nice to see more people joining up. This is great. Welcome everyone into the chat. We're going to wait another 2 minutes. 5:35 is when we are going to start this. We got 1 more minute. I hope everyone's been having a good Sunday so far. Alrighty, it's almost time to begin. Where do you guys get the percentage of buyers and sellers data? It's a custom indicator that was given to me. You're gonna have to come into our voice chat tomorrow in order to get it. So, how do I pull up on this thing? Can I ask later on Discord? That's what. Yeah. So again, it's a custom indicator made. So you're gonna have to ask during tomorrow's market hours in order to get it because I can't send it currently. All right. Actually, I think I may have it somewhere. Give me a second. I could probably send it out. second. Maybe I don't have it anymore. No, I have to have it somewhere. Oh, I don't see it. Nope, I don't have it. I'm sorry. But it is 5:36, and on that note, we will stop this music and welcome everyone to Sunday Stock Talk. If you are new to Sunday Stock Talk, my name is Kyle, or FBI. I'm one of the founders of RMB Trading, and again, yeah, welcome to Sunday Stock Talk. So, for those of you guys who are new here, what I do is I give like my weekly outlook, or like basically what I see could happen to SPY. And so last week we talked about SPY potentially going back down to 4180. Last week we talked about that SPY potentially going back down to 4180 back to this range. Now that didn't happen. We got more of the upside push that we were talking about, but we didn't get that full upside pop that we were talking about that we could potentially get. So we just led to more consolidation occur. That's all that happened. So sorry about that. But yeah, we only led to some more consolidation occur here. Give me 1 second. So yeah, but we did form this gap down. We are still within that consolidation zone here. If we can manage to break below 4248.75, we should see 42.38 to 42 point, or sorry, if we 4238.84, sorry, that's what I mean, to 4233.5. Those are levels that we could see occur on ES. If we manage to break those levels, then we're looking at 4220 flat to around 4180.75. Back down to this level that we were talking about. For the short term, if we manage to not break below 4248 and we can get above 4280, we should see a nice push upwards occur to the previous value area high, or value area low level, I should say, from Friday, which sits at 4302.1 or 4302.25 technically, since ES moves in 0.25 ticks. So we have to be careful. If we put this out onto the 15-minute, we can see that this 4302 level, I added the crosshairs, by the way, the international crosshairs, global crosshairs, so you can see it on both sides, my left and right. So we can see here that 4302 level sits roughly around here. So what we'll do is we'll take our tool and we'll just draw right around here. Perfect. So now we can see that this level right here is a big level for us to watch. You can see that we kind of dumped here at one point too. We lost it and then we dropped. So we have to be careful. So what I will do is I'll just write into this one something. Just so I don't forget what it is. We'll activate it. We'll edit it actually. We'll change the color of it first. Let's change it to what color would be nice for it to be? I should change to a light blue here. No, dark blue, that works. We're going to make this a dashed line. So pretty, not super thick, but thick. And then for its name, we're going to make it Friday's value area low. Okay, cool. So now we have this level set. And then let's mark this one as Friday's value area high. Friday value area high. We'll make this one white with dotted lines. Perfect. Now if I hover them, it tells me exactly what it is. And then this one we'll just put as Fridays. Let's see, actually, just to make sure. So this is more of a demand level, which is nice. So we'll keep that like that. Okay, perfect. So now we have our levels to pay attention to for the most part. what we want to see is we want to see a bounce occur within this range here for us to make a potential move back upwards to around this level, like I was saying, 4302.25, 4302 flat. If we can manage to break above here, we should start seeing a push back upwards to 4340 before we start to break out to around 4380 again. Now, again, if this doesn't happen, we should start to see some more downside push. If we break below 4248.75, we should see 4238.75 to 4234. Anything below 4234, we're looking at 4220 and then 4180 again, guys. So please, please, please be careful with any longs. Currently, gas is soaring. So yeah, pay attention to any longs and pay attention to what's happening with the gas and everything like that going on too, guys. Because I mean, if we look at crude oil, oh my god, guys, it gapped up. Crude oil is up over 25% within the past couple of weeks. Over 25% in just a couple of weeks. Last time it was in this price range was during the Obama administration, guys. So kind of be careful with that. I would be keeping a close eye on gas stocks. So for example, ZOM. ZOM is just running. We could see ZOM again at 90 potentially. At this rate, ZOM could hit 90. Beautiful momentum out of here that it's also getting as well. It's a great momentum forming, nice volume, uptrending as well. Yeah, guys, be very careful of this. This could break out above 85. This could potentially see 87. If this can't break above 85, start looking for around 80 again. What else was I having on my watch list that I wanted to see as well? We were looking at this one. Target was another one. Target had an insane gap up from earnings, so pay attention to this. We could get a gap fill downwards to around 200 again if markets continue to drop this following week. If not, I'm going to be looking for a break above 226.3, 226.28 for a move back upwards to 229.29 to 235.23 to 240.78. If we can get those moves occur, that'd be awesome to see. Because I mean, yeah, like Target just had an insane move upwards, which I loved. And I mean, if we look at it here, like it seems to be holding. If it breaks below 220 though is when I'm going to start to look for puts back downwards to around 217 to 214 to 211. So be on the lookout for Target for tomorrow, guys. I'm actually going to set some alerts so that we don't forget about it. We'll set it right here. We'll set one right below here as well. Okay, now we're ready for Target for any potential move that could happen. What else was I was looking at? SQ. SQ is another one. It had an amazing push from earnings occur all the way from 80s back up to above 100. Now it is getting this fill. If we look at this on a 1 day, you can see that gap occur. Now we are starting to fill here. Let me see something real fast. Let me just see this, and I want to see this. Okay, so we talked about some upper levels. Okay, so I'm going to be looking for a bounce on square at around 101, 100. So I'm looking here, look for bounce, create. Okay. We have a whole level here for SQ to pay attention to. I want to see SQ stay above these levels here. So if SQ can retouch 102.7, 102.8 to 101.16, anywhere within this range again, I'm going to start looking for calls for a potential bounce to occur. Because we could see this would like fill the partial gap. It wouldn't fill this entire gap that it occurred, but it would fill just around what? Like 50% of the gap, I'd say. Yeah. So at that 161.8 level, that would fill 50% of that gap that occurred. And if we can get that 50% gap fill, that'd be nice to see. because then we'll start to see some consolidation potentially occur right before we break below 100 or we stay right above 100 for another push upwards. Let's get rid of these. Actually, we'll get rid of that one. And keep, yeah, well, let's wait for that 61.8 level right there. If we can hit that, that'd be awesome. Let me see here. What does that level sit at too? Yep, it would fill that gap too. Let's see, look at this. It's just right at the value area high there too. As soon as we can break down just a tad bit more, this is gonna hit and this is gonna flip hard in my opinion, guys. So pay attention to square. Oh yeah, I'm gonna set alerts too. Anything above 112. 112 to pay attention for longs too. What else did I have that I wanted to look at? IWM, no. Amazon, no. What was it that I wanted to look at? BA, that's what it was, BA. Let's look at BA here. So I've been looking at BA for quite some time now, honestly, guys. So like what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So last week it went from 200 all the way back down to 180. So it created a $20 move to the downside last week. If this continues at this rate, man, like, I mean, I just don't see it continuing at this rate though. Like that's so much. That is so much downside. Oh, now we gotta wait for the data to start loading again. Here we go, perfect. Let's see what is going on. And I can see no data because the stock hasn't been here for so long. Screw it. Yeah, that's actually the case. If that's the case, then Boeing could continue to see more downside. It is below Friday's value area of 181.63. So if it manages to stay below 181.63, this could see some more downside below 170.57 to around 175 to maybe even 164, guys. If Boeing touches 164 here, even 155, like, I mean, I think that's just insane. I think that would be a perfect spot to long because again, Boeing has yet to fill up its gap from COVID highs or from pre-COVID. Like this is still from COVID right here, guys. Like this is ridiculous. It hasn't recovered from COVID highs yet. So on that note, this could see. And at this point, it's just getting so ugly. This was a double top that formed. We are breaking the neckline here. We did actually get that neckline break on Friday with some volume. So if this breaks below 177.25, we should see this drop pretty hard, guys. If this breaks below 177.25, they should see 164.75 potentially. Even lower. I would be very careful here with Boeing. Yeah, that's all I have to look at. So if anyone else has any stocks that they want me to look at, please type them down below. Or you can ask any questions you want to. You can even ask about something that I've looked over in the past. It's up to you. PayPal? Okay. PayPal below 100. That's just ridiculous to me. PayPal, that's ridiculous to me, guys. Like PayPal below 100, like, but it is holding. It is trying to hold the 100 mark there. If PayPal can manage to get above 100, I'd probably long some 105 calls, in my opinion, because that's in this value area high here. If it can manage to break out above 101, we should start to see potentially 102 and then 104.77 again. So I'd be looking for some calls here, but if this can't break above 100, I wouldn't even pay attention to this because this could potentially see 95 to 94 again, even 90 at this rate. I really hope it doesn't, considering where PayPal is at and sitting right now. Like this is at a really crazy price right now. So I mean, anything lower, it's just like wow. So, I mean, let's see here. If I were to draw a level here, yeah, this is like the absolute bottom that it can get to. If it breaks below 97.21, like PayPal is going down to maybe even the 80s. Spy, did you do that one and I missed it? Yeah, so Spy is the first one I always do. You can just rewatch it as soon as this is over. And it'll be the very first explanation I give. But yeah, we broke out of this triangle that was forming this pennant to the downside with a strong and heavy push to the downside. How about CEI? I actually mentioned CEI in Friday market hours chat. I did like how it got that nice spike occur. I'm kind of confused where all my stuff just went. Why is there no volume? Where did all my studies go? That's not it. What the heck? Did I get to the 5 minute? Okay, I guess. Oh, that's weird. So I guess I can't see any volume or anything like that. But yeah. So CI is getting a nice push upwards here. It did have an insane run on Friday. I did notice this at 0.72 that it was pushing upwards. There we go. That's weird. Now I can see the volume. Okay, fine then. Just look at this though. Well, we'll pay attention. I don't need this. Look at the spike in volume that occurs. And look at every single time it's had that and what has happened in the past. Spike volume, here's a good idea. Spike volume, drop. Spike in volume, drop. Spike in volume, drop. Spike in volume here, drop. Spike in volume, drop. I mean, see, spike in volume, drop, spike in volume, drop. So that's what I'm looking at when it comes to CEI. I see spike in volume for potential drop. But if we do get that drop, we should get a drop right back down to around 66, maybe. We should get halfway of this candle, maybe even 69 to 70. If we hold above 70, that'd be a nice, strong sign for this to continue upwards to maybe even $1. But again, I would be careful with that one pattern that I was showing you where it spikes, drops, spikes, drops, spikes, drops. Just be very careful with that. I mean, here it is again, spike, drop. It wasn't until here when it had its insane run up. And then it dropped. Like, I just be careful with it. But if it can hold above 70, then I could see $1 for it. Okay, does anyone else have any other tickers? Okay, sounds good. Thank you. All right, I'll wait a little bit more if anyone has any other tickers they want me to look at. Well, kind of seems like we're good. So, on that note, I am going to end the stream, and I hope everyone found this very useful and enjoyable to watch. Let's just go check out ES one more time, see what's happened since we started this. So ES is starting to currently continue to break downwards. So yeah, if it touches this 5248.75 level, guys, pay attention here. It's almost there. Just watch what happens here, guys. But yeah, on that note, I hope everyone continues to have a great rest of your Sunday, and I will see you all tomorrow. Let's get it.